Ready to experience some Disney nostalgia? Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 Disney Channel original movies of the 2000s. For this list, we'll be looking at the most memorable DCOMs that premiered between 2000 and 2009. Number 10. Kim Possible movie. So the drama. Kim and Ron have always had a will they won't they relationship, so when prom rolls around, the air is thick with romantic tension. While the movie is full of action, including an epic battle scene with Shigo and a plan to foil Draken's evil Lil Diablo toy scheme, this movie is ultimately about Ron and Kim's changing relationship. We get to see new sides of the characters. Ron becomes jealous of Kim's potential prom date Eric, and Kim is forced to really consider how she feels about her best friend.
You okay, dude? Okay, I know that tone.
Disney gives viewers what they want, and the final prom dance scene is a satisfying conclusion to this movie's roller coaster of emotions.
Do you know what I really hate? That your date melted? Nah, you.
Number 9. Motocross.
I show up dressed as you, acting like you, race, we stay in the series, and then as soon as Dad comes back, we switch back riders.
This DCOM definitely succeeded in breaking stereotypes. When Andrew gets injured before a big motocross race, his family totally panics. While his sister Andrea is capable of taking his place, their overprotective dad forbids her from pursuing what he believes to be a sport for men.
I've told you before, Andrea, I don't want you racing. It's too dangerous.
One of the most memorable aspects of Motocross is how Andrea's relationship with her dad changes throughout the movie. Instead of portraying the dad as a one-dimensional antagonist, Disney makes him a relatable character. We feel for him as he expresses his concerns over Andrea's safety, which is why it's so heartwarming when he finally decides to cheer her on.
You know, I never thought I'd say this, but if it wasn't for you and your mother, there's no way Carson Racing would have gotten this far. I'm very proud of you.
Number 8. The Proud Family movie.
This time you've gone too far, Pretty Proud. Not only are you forbidden from dancing in the halftime show, you're grounded indefinitely.
Indefinitely? What about my birthday party?
Canceled!
When Dr. Carver invites the Proud family to Legume Island, they're expecting a relaxing vacation. However, when they arrive, they realize that they're in for more than they bargained for. Everything on the island, from the tiny peanut creatures to the musical numbers, is a little absurd, but it's all part of the movie's fantastical charm. Despite the commotion surrounding Dr. Carver and his evil plan, the underlying plot is focused on Oscar and Penny's father-daughter bond.
You must really love me after all.
Well, I just didn't want you to hang out with all those super genomes. They may have been peanuts, but they were boy peanuts.
When Oscar finally learns to loosen up his strict rules, it's a sign that Penny is growing up, a fact that tugs at the heartstrings of both Oscar and the audience.
And there's no place more special than with you.
Number 7. The Even Stevens movie.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
While these days Shia LaBeouf is probably best known for his role in Transformers, in the early 2000s the public knew him as Louis Stevens, an awkward and mischievous high schooler with a picture-perfect family. So perfect that while on vacation to the island of Mandalino, they unknowingly become the subjects of Family Fakeout, a reality TV show.
Welcome to Family Fakeout. When we left the Stevens, they had split into two angry factions. I have a feeling today things can only get worse.
The show within a movie format generates its own sort of humor, but the real appeal is in watching Steven and his family face increasingly ridiculous scenarios. The argument scenes have plenty of quotable moments and evoke the oftentimes stressful but ultimately delightful experience of a real family vacation.
Hold on, Mom, we don't need them. We don't need them. We'll be fine on our own, thank you.
Oh, really? Well, you can sleep out on the rain tonight!
We can! And we will!
Number 6. Twitches.
The prophecy says that only the twin witches can restore Coventry's light.
Twins and witches. Need we say more? This movie undeniably deserves its spot as a cult Disney Halloween classic. When Alex and Cameron have a chance encounter on their 21st birthday, they realize that they share more than just complementary necklaces. They're actually twins that were separated at birth. Twitches manages to perfectly combine family drama with fantasy without compromising either genre.
Pumpkins lacking style and grace. Put a smile upon their face.
Additionally, the magic dimension of Coventry is a prime example of Disney's talent for creating new and imaginative worlds.
This may sound spooky, but it's kind of like I've been here before.
The popularity of the Twitches in Coventry were not lost on Disney, as Twitches 2 was released 2 years later in 2007.
Are you sure we're in Coventry? Of course, we're in Coventry.
Number 5. The Color of Friendship.
Anyone who knows right from wrong would care. And Biko didn't kill himself. The police killed him.
Based on real events, this classic deals with serious subject matter but manages to do so without being excessively cheesy. Mari is originally from South Africa, where her family lives comfortably. She meets Piper during an exchange program in the US and begins to wake up to the troubling effects of apartheid. It's rare to see Disney tackling social justice issues head-on, and it's worth a watch just to see how Disney approaches such a touchy topic. Some of the frank discussions in the movie might even shock present-day viewers.
They all mean black people?
Well, not colored technically.
How many different words do they have for whites?
Just white.
Ultimately, Disney's risk paid off, because the movie succeeds in imparting a message of compassion and solidarity that remains relevant years after its release. Number 4. Cadet Kelly. Disney fans probably best remember Hilary Duff as the peppy and upbeat Lizzie McGuire, which only makes watching her clumsily navigate her way through obstacle courses all the more entertaining. In this DCOM, Hilary plays Kelly, a teenager who enrolls at George Washington Military Academy after her mom marries a general. Kelly has difficulty adjusting to her new school. She can't seem to fit in and often butts heads with her cadet captain Jennifer. However, Kelly's optimism is infectious. We can't help but root for her success, which is why when she finally finds her calling in the drill team, it feels like such a victory.
Representing the George Washington Military Academy, Cadet Captain Jennifer Stone and Cadet Kelly Collins.
Also, who could ever forget the iconic dance-off scene? Number 3. Camp Rock.
This is real, this is me. I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be now.
It's a tale as old as time. Shy girl meets a closed-off guy with a secret heart of gold. Demi Lovato plays Mitchie, a talented songstress secretly paying her way through Camp Rock by working in the camp kitchen with her mom. Eventually, the famed Shane Gray, played by Joe Jonas, overhears her singing and embarks on a mission to match a face to the beautiful voice.
Now I just find that girl with a voice. Hey, Andy. Buddy, you wanna do me a favor? Sure.
Considering the premise of this movie, it seems fitting that the music and dancing are the best part of Camp Rock. The songs demonstrate an impressive musical range and allowed the cast to really show off their respective talents. Number 2. The Cheetah Girls.
Thank you! Thank you! You will be seeing our faces in these windows very soon.
What are the chances of getting a record deal after winning a school talent show? Pretty low if you ask us, and yet that's exactly what happens to Galleria, Chanel, Dorinda, and Aqua. The girls have it all: looks, talent, and above all, a strong friendship. Everything from the fashion to the catchy songs work together to capture the energy and essence of 2000s girl power. Although the circumstances of the girls' success and reunion are a little fantastical, the Cheetah Girls and its subsequent sequels promote a much-needed message of inclusivity, diversity, and the importance of female friendships. Cue me trying to find a brightly colored velour tracksuit in 2020. Before we get to our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
What isn't fair?
I want to be done being different.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. High School Musical.
It's the start of something new.
A modern-day Romeo and Juliet with nerds, jocks, theater kids, and everything in between. What's not to love?
Just keep your head in the game and don't be afraid to shoot the outside, Jay.
Fans of the Disney Channel will undoubtedly recognize this movie's influence, as since its debut, it spawned multiple sequels and spin-offs as well as a TV show. From the moment Troy and Gabriella locked eyes during a karaoke duet, the audience knew what they were witnessing. Quite literally, the start of something new. This DCOM has it all. Catchy songs, excellent choreography, and a cast with amazing chemistry. It delivered on all fronts, and imparted a wholesome message about breaking the status quo and subverting stereotypes.
If we're trying, yeah, we're breaking free. Oh, we're breaking free.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.